What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you all have a fantastic day today. And today we have the AeroClassics Spring 2024 releases for you all. I really hope each and every one of you are excited for today's video. And without any further delay, let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Welcome to yet another AeroClassics release. I'm trying to get caught up with these release reactions, so apologies about that. I talked about it in some of my previous ones, but when Easy Toys stopped doing that newsletter, I had to find a new method to get all these releases, and I'm still currently working through those kinks as we speak. But luckily, AeroClassics is a little bit easier as Jet Collector sends out this fantastic newsletter. So Jet Collector, thank you so much. Very much appreciate it, and looking forward to this release. So not sure what's in it. Hopefully it's going to be some cool aircraft. I'm looking forward to it as we followed these AeroClassics releases pretty heavily over the last 2 years. So once again, looking very forward to this. And without any further delay, let's just go ahead, scroll down and see what we have. Again, this is for the spring of 2024. We'll start in 1-200 scale as we're going to find this L1049 Seaboard and Western aircraft. This is going to be November 1010 Charlie in the 1-200 scale. This is looking like a good aircraft, and I think that this will be a cool one for everybody that's interested. So a nice little US 1-200 action here to get us kicked off. So overall, looking very good right there for that aircraft. Apologies as I continue to get situated. It has been a while since I've done a release like this. I'm trying to see if I can zoom in anymore. That's the most I can zoom in, so we'll have to do 2 at a time. So apologies, but nevertheless, we are making the most of what we have for this particular setup right here. So looking good. So we'll go 2 at a time for the 1-400. So here we go. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, and yes. AeroClassics, you don't have the most detail in the world, but I still love you anyways. 2 Frontier Airbus A321 Neos, November 607 Foxtrot Romeo, which is the Shark. I think that's a hammered head Shark. And November 610 Foxtrot Romeo, which is, I believe, a Orca. That is fantastic. Man, that's super awesome. We've been preaching for anybody to do a Frontier A321 Neo. I've said AeroClassics, Gemini Jets, NG Models, Panda, whoever wants to do it. And finally, AeroClassics comes through here. This aircraft, I think, has been in service for over a year at this point. So definitely well-deserved to finally get 2 of them. I might just go ahead and buy both, to be honest with you all. I mean, that's just fantastic. So I look super forward to getting these Frontier A321s. It's going to be really, really exciting here. These Neos, that is. I'm sorry about my webcam. I don't know why, but I can never get it to function. It's so challenging to get it to work. Maybe. I think I got it, and if it flashes again, I apologize. But we have to have some cameo here for the release reaction. I know this has got to be very frustrating, so I apologize to all of you. But this is just the reality that we live in this situation. So I know it's not going to be the prettiest view, but I've wanted to do this anyways. Or I thought my iPhone was going to... All right, there it goes. You can see that is my iPhone right there. So what I'm going to do is actually just throw it up right here. And it's not going to be the prettiest view in the world, but hopefully that is decent for today's video. So what we're doing here is it actually can mirror the, what's it called? My Mac now, which I didn't even know that. So I was trying to get a setup for it earlier, and I was like, man, I'll just go with the webcam at this point. And as you can tell, it does look pretty good. So apologies about that. Let's get back to the Frontier A321 Neos. So super, super exciting news right here. I am stoked for both of these. Like I said, I might just go ahead and get both. I'll take the Orca if I do choose to get just one, but that's huge. I am so excited. This will be a great filler until we get a more detailed mold, whether it's going to be Gemini Jets or AeroClassics. But I'm very confident in AeroClassics' ability to do good Frontier aircraft. As you know, the majority of my Frontier aircraft are AeroClassics anyway, so I look very forward to this, and this will be really, really exciting. So AeroClassics, thank you so much. I was honestly not sure what to expect. I didn't hear any hints, so that is really, really exciting, and I am stoked to see that right there. So that's really awesome. I also apologize that the angle is a little bit off. It's because I found my phone case sits on the webcam. So you know, actually it looks like the other webcam's good, but I have the other one ready if we do need to pull that back out. So this one should be good for now. I apologize if it flashes. I'll just change it right back and we won't mess with it again. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and see what we have to follow that up. Okay, we have a Volaris Airbus A319. This is going to be X-Ray Alpha Victor Oscar India, and this has a special livery on it. So pretty cool aircraft. Not too familiar whether this is still active or not. I would presume it probably is. So that's super cool to see, and I think that will be a really good offering there in 1-400 scale. So certainly very excited for that, and that should be really cool. An aircraft that's going to be super popular is going to be this Lufthansa Airlines Boeing 747-200 registered Delta Alpha Bravo Yankee Lima. Really awesome to see that at long last. As you all know, that NG's been and they have a 747 mold. They just haven't used it yet, so I'm sure when NG finally does an aircraft like that, it will be extremely popular. But this will be a good filler for anybody that does want it between now and then, or is okay with the AeroClassics one. So I think this will be great. Definitely a really hot release so far, and definitely AeroClassics coming in hot with some really great aircraft here. This has been fantastic so far. Next up, we have a series of TY-154Bs. So we have this one on the left, or this is a B2 rather, for Pokio. I'm not exactly sure if I said that right, but it's Romeo Alpha 8552, and this is a 1-400 as well. A pretty cool livery, a little unfamiliar to me, but certainly looks really cool, and I think for everybody that is interested in that aircraft, that'll be a really good offering. So looking forward to that, and that should be a really cool one right there as well. So that is certainly very cool right there. That's really cool to note. And also this TU-154M Rossiya, I think that's how it's said, Romeo Alpha 85658. This aircraft looks really cool as well. Pretty similar livery. The only major difference is the angle of the color cutoff towards the back of the fuselage is a little bit different. It also looks like it's more of a tannish color rather than a full-on white on the fuselage. And of course, the billboard titles are now red on this offering. So overall, looking really cool, and I'm sure for anybody that is interested in those aircraft, they'll be quite nice. So definitely really cool to see those right there. That's already the end of the release. Wow, that was really quick. So only 7 models today, but 2 huge ones with these Frontier Neos for us US collectors. I am so darn excited for both of these. Again, I might get both. I might just go Orca. I don't know, but I'm just really thrilled because there's been so many times where I've just had to use a normal A321, and finally at long last, I'll have an A321 Neo to use from Frontier. So definitely expect an unboxing video of this coming out very soon. And it's been really fun lately. I've been really trying to get a good plan together of how I want to structure my content going forward, because obviously content's been coming out very regularly, but I haven't been able to, there's still that part of it, like the pre-recorded content keeps it consistent, but it's not like you can be around it every day. And obviously I've had immense travel plans and other commitments that have been occupying my time, but I've been really looking forward to trying to find a way to structure and, get back to some of those single model unboxings on a more consistent basis. And obviously been trying to be more engaged throughout social media and so on and so forth. And, it's just little model announcements like that that really get me excited. And I think another part of that, and a byproduct as well, has definitely been the lack of release reactions I've been able to do, and also that I have gotten this weird gap where the releases were a little bit lighter, so I decided to wait until the next collectible show I'll be going to, which is the Dallas one in April 20th. I decided to wait until then to buy any new models, so there's been this weird gap of like, am I engaged fully? Am I not? Type feeling. And I feel like we're finally getting back there. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm really looking forward to getting some more model unboxings here. And I think I'll probably do the Frontier individually just for the reason that I just mentioned right there. But anyway, this video is not about that. We'll talk about that in another video. What we're talking about now is this AeroClassic release. And overall, just diversity wise, it's really great. This Lufthansa is going to be super popular for all European collectors that are interested in retro Lufthansa offerings. These two blobs are also really cool. This has been a really what's the word I'm looking for here? A very well represented aircraft type over the last 3-4 years. Ever since NG developed their mold, and I know Panda developed theirs too. These have really been getting done. I know there are a really healthy amount of collectors, not only in that region, but also even a few in the United States that are interested in these types of aircraft. So that's really exciting there. And the Volaris also looks really cool. So I think that one will be popular among those collectors too. And then of course the Seaboards and Western, this is not really a forte of mine, so I don't know too much about it. However, it does look really cool. So of course the Frontier Neos of course are the main takeaway here. Let me know what you think of them in the comment section below. I'm stoked. I definitely want to get the Orca and possibly even this Hammerhead Shark. I think there's probably going to be more where this came from too. I'm sure more Frontier A321 Neos will be done at some point. So this is just the beginning, but it's going to be so nice to finally have one that I'll be able to feature. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think I've even seen that Orca in real life a couple times. I don't think I have a really clean picture of it yet, but I have seen it. So that'll finish it off. I think I have seen the Hammerhead Shark. I don't know why, but I keep running into them. So definitely really cool. I even flew one the other day as well. So I'm really excited for more engaged in content. It's going to be super fun. I hope to do some additional live streaming as well. I recently finally fiber internet finally came to my area, so I actually have the capability to do some quality live streaming now. So we definitely could look into some of that among other fun perks. So I'm looking very forward to all of that. And I really hope each and every one of you are as well. It has been a super fun grind lately, and I'm really excited to finally get that groove back. Get those all those vibes going again. So I'm really looking forward to that. And it's not like it's been bad lately. I think it just could be better with regards to the consistency, and it's tough sometimes to keep that going when you have so much pre-recorded content along with commitments with school and travel plans and so on. But I'm really excited to hopefully take a moment to step back and find ways to make it as engaging as possible. So I look forward to doing all that, and I really hope each and every one of you are excited for that as well. But nevertheless, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Let me know what you think about these Frontiers. I'm personally very excited for them. I also think the Lufthansa along the other aircraft will be really good. So possibly one of the smallest release sets that has had the most amount of impact as of late. So I'm looking very forward to it. But nevertheless, that'll do it for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. My name is Director of Aviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love what you do? My name is Director of Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Director of Aviation is signing off.